If you know anything about Fiaytail, you know the unimaginable, down bad, most horrendous shit that is in the anime. But this is one facet of an anime, and sometimes I can't even explain the shit the author comes up with. But some people may say these things are downs, but me personally, I see these as upsides. There are a couple of insane topics I want to talk about, so stick around to see if you're a degenerate like me, or if you're genuinely not. Now, I hear a lot of things about Fiaytail, how it's overrated, and how it's a boring and filler-filled anime that has no source of entertainment, other than the fan service, but I'm here to say that is completely wrong. Now hear me out, the ecchi ain't that bad. Well, besides that, it really depends on what you want to see in the anime. If you really don't mind the occasional titty bounce or a very nude character show off for no reason, then you're in the right place. Ecchi has its insane uses, especially to keep the attention from the fanbase that has a Gen Alpha brain. Brain rot is the #1 factor to think about as an animation company nowadays. If you don't go for their brain rot or brain nourishment shit, you'll never make it. Having those delicious floppy milk bags on the screen, of course, isn't a bad thing. If anything, we should be giving the author a standing ovation, because ecchi is one of the greatest ideas ever made since breathing. But even though I can respect it, I can't endorse the amount of fuckery that is done with this. You can blink 5 times the normal person's rate, which is 900 times a minute, and every time you open your eyes again, you'd see another frame of new skin that hasn't been shown before. The territory you can get thrown into is wild, especially with the weird ass fetishes these authors sometimes have. Like, how the hell can you try to make a scene about leeches sucking on a chick hot? Well, this is ungodly. I'ma burn my eyes out. For most people, seeing scenes like this can be a huge turnoff for them. Why would I want to see this shit? I want to see more fights and action between the main cast. Well, if you shit for brains can take a step back and think about it. Remember what I said before. Ecchi has its insane uses, especially to keep the attention from the fanbase that has a Gen Alpha brain. Yeah, so for you shonen tars to run, us ecchi fans must walk. This is the level of the playing field we must be at. And the author knows this, which is why we get blessed with so many scenes of questionable taste. Now imagine this, you're sitting back enjoying a nice slice of life anime in your flat screen TV in the living room, hands in your pants because you don't really care since you're home alone. So why would it matter? And then like Kratos, your mom kicks the door down, she is home from work. And there you are, hands in your pants, and the screen changes to an ungodly, unforgiving, and mortifying scene that is inexcusable to any person on this planet. Now this is bad for many reasons, but what we learned here today is we didn't know this scene would be coming at all, so we got too relaxed. Now let's try this with Fiaytail. Yo dog, I'm on for work. See how much better that was, guys? No issue here. So the other part of Fiaytail people say is bad is because of the concept created by an ultra powerful being, and concept so insane not a single other story has ever used it. It is the power of friendship. For example, they can be in a huge fight to the death, and out of nowhere something like this plays out.
I will not let you destroy my world!
So friendship is fun and all, but 9 times out of 6 it is done bad. But somehow the friendship power in Fiaytail isn't that bad. I know that is like the main issue people have with it, but what the hell else would they be fighting for if not their friends and family? It ain't meat like Luffy, it ain't this big titty goth girl like Naruto. It has to be something. Now I get it, sometimes the scenes are a little cringe with the amount of friendship energy it puts off. It feels like we're watching a My Little Pony show, I get it, but overall it ain't as bad as most people say. Mainly because the ecchi makes up for it. The other issue people have is it lacks any depth story-wise. Now this is something I can for a fact say you're dumb as Luffy and Goku put together. Because hear me out, this anime is a shonen that is for young boys and not your grandpa who listens to Mozart and eats cheese on his free time. Okay, Mr. Back in my day had a... If stories remain worried, then why are you even watching Fiaytail? What did you see some clips of it and wanted to see the plot? You knew what you were getting into. Even if you were blind watching it, you can tell the name. This shit is supposed to be brainless. If it was named an enchanted chronicle of fairy folk and magical deeds, then maybe I'd agree, but nah, it's not. Sit your old ad down and enjoy the show for what it is. If you made it this far, subscribe because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you.